Good to start today's Caribbean Corner webinar. So we've got some nice Caribbean vibes for you today from some beautiful destinations and hotels. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. Anna, you're going last today. So if you can just give us a little bit of a snippet as to who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is, please.
So I work for Ocean by H10 Hotels. Today I'm presenting the 4 hotels we have in the Caribbean and a bit of a sneak peek on a new hotel we're opening in Mexico like next year. So very well.
Ooh, excellent stuff. And Anna, you've got a prize of $60 today for one agent.
Yep, that's what we
Super.
do.
Excellent, excellent. Well, welcome, Anna. We also have the lovely Charlotte. Charlotte, hello.
Hello, Sarah. Hello from very rainy London today. My name's Charlotte, and I'm the UK-based sales rep for beautiful Bequia Beach Hotel in St Vincent and the Grenadines.
Super amazing. And you've got a £50, $60 prize to give away to
I
somebody as
have.
well today.
That's right, Sarah. Perfect. Looking forward to giving that to the lucky winner.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Charlotte. And we also have Rosano. Rosano, hello, welcome back.
Hi, good day. Yes, my name is Rossano Deal, and I am a district manager for the Bahamas Tourism Office here in the United Kingdom. And also my prize is $50 or £60 as well.
Perfect. £50 or $60 was the wrong way around, but that's good. Rosano, the stage is yours. If you can take us, please, to your beautiful islands.
Sure. Right. Share my screen. All right.
Oh, you'll just need to put it onto the other mode. You've gone through into it's a funny screen at the moment. You need to go in. Yeah, there was a button at the top you needed to press.
Good to go.
That's good. Yeah, all good.
All right. So good day, everyone. Welcome. And thank you so much for joining all of us today. I'm really excited to take you on this, virtual journey through the islands of the Bahamas, which is, one of the most family-friendly and luxurious destinations in the Caribbean. So let's get our bearings set right quick. So here you could see the islands of the Bahamas. We are an archipelago of over 700 islands and keys. We're located just southeast of Florida, and we're one of the northern Caribbean countries. We enjoy an average year-round temperature of around 27 degrees Celsius, which is around 80, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's always a good time to visit the Bahamas. The how we group the islands of the Bahamas. So we have our main capital island, which is Nassau and Paradise Island. And also we have where our second city can be found on Grand Bahama Island. And of course, we have the out islands, which is comprised of all of the secluded islands. Now let's talk about getting there. Getting there, of course, is a breeze. There are daily non-stop flights from London Heathrow to Nassau via British Airways and from the US and Canada through major cities like Miami, New York, and Toronto. But right now, I definitely want to highlight um, we have more Canadian cities available for flights through Air Canada to the Bahamas. So the connections are very, very easy. For those who would already be in South Florida, there is even a ferry service from Fort Lauderdale to Bimini and to Grand Bahama. So let's talk about connecting to the out islands. If you want to go beyond Nassau, thanks to the interline agreements between British Airways and Virgin Airlines, and our national flag carrier, which is Bahamas Air, you can connect easily to all of the out islands like Eleuthera, Exuma, Long Island, and Abaco for that more. Um, natural, authentic island life, that off the beaten path type of experience. And when you're in the Bahamas, particularly in Nassau, there's lots to do. There's the fish fry. I like to go there to get my conch salad. You cannot go to the Bahamas and not enjoy conch salad, especially on a Sunday. And we also have our award-winning Nassau Cruise Port. It's one of the largest cruise ports that could hold 2 Icon-class cruise ships at the same time. We also have our straw market, which has a lot of authentic crafts, like straw bags, and so on. And we have Junkanoo, one of my personal favorites. It's the national parade in the Bahamas, definitely a must-see. And the major parade is in December. And also, of course, all throughout the Bahamas, you can enjoy all types of fishing, sport fishing, fly fishing, bone fishing, uh, an array of different type of boating styles, luxurious yachts, or if you just want to cruise around the harbor or to a different island, there's lots of that you can do in the Bahamas. And of course, diving is one of the premier experiences that you could have within the Bahamas. So we have, dive experience within Bimini, as well as all of the out islands where you could see coral reefs and different natural wildlife and sea life underwater. And this is just a little video, a little visual of Nassau Paradise Island, which is, the capital city within the Bahamas. Now let's talk about where to stay. Now, this is a zoomed in version of Nassau and Paradise Island, where you could take a look at the hotel landscape so you could get a sense of how everything is connected from resorts, beaches, and tours. You could experience all of that within downtown area and Paradise Island and Cable Beach. The concentration of hotels can be found within Cable Beach, downtown, and throughout Paradise Island. On Cable Beach, there is Sandals Resort. A lot of us are familiar with Sandals. It's a couples all-inclusive resort with a lot of different amenities, but what makes Sandals Royal Bahamian that much more special in Nassau is its own private island. And we have Bahamar, which is a vibrant resort complex with over 2,300 rooms spread across 3 properties. So we have Grand Hyatt, SLS, and Rosewood. It's packed with, all types of family fun. There's 14 pools, a water park called Baja Bay. You have the kitchen, so you could experience cooking classes, flamingo encounters. You could do yoga with flamingos. I don't know how to do it, so I didn't experience it, but I watch people do it. And for, those who enjoy gaming and casinos, we have the Caribbean's largest casino in Bahamar. So Grand Hyatt is more of the family fun. SLS is more of the modern, upbeat type of area, and Rosewood is the more luxurious property. And John Baptiste, I don't know if anybody is familiar with John Baptiste, he opened the jazz club within Bahamar. So it's beautiful experience, beautiful music, and it's definitely a must-see. Now let's talk about Margaritaville, which is Margaritaville and one particular harbor, which is located downtown Nassau. It's great for families. They have a water park as well, lots of kids' activities. There's 12 on-site restaurants, and the sister property, which is one particular harbor, that offers a more upscale and quieter stay, which is ideal for, people, individuals or families that are looking for that relaxation style while still having easy access to like downtown adventures like tours, ATVs. There's a lot of historical sites as well to see downtown. Now let's talk about Atlantis, the world famous Atlantis. We are the original Atlantis property. Don't mind the noise in the market. Atlantis is one of it's pretty much its own universe, having 3,352 rooms across 5 towers, 5 properties. You have the Royal, the Coral, Harborside Resort, the Cove, and the Reef residences. It has Aquaventure, which is a very, very fun water park for everybody, all ages. I enjoy the lazy river. Not that I'm lazy, but it's just very chill. And the underwater aquarium, which is called the Dig, it's absolutely amazing. You can see all of the underwater life while not having to get wet. There's the kid-approved, fun, like Barbie themed suite in Atlantis. So if you have kids and they love Barbie, definitely a must see. And yeah, it's world renowned. And we have Ocean Club, which is the more exclusive, really luxurious property. Multiple movies have been shot here, like James Bond, particularly Casino Royale. So you could get a drink at the Martini Bar there, shaken not stirred. And there's a lot of different experiences. You could have dining experiences on the beach. There's an infinity pool overlooking the beach. Absolutely stunning, stunning property. Now let's move over to Grand Bahama, in particular Freeport, which is our second city. We have Viva Fortuna, which is an all-inclusive, less than an hour's flight from Nassau. You could find yourself in Freeport, book yourself a room within Viva Fortuna, which isn't far away from the airport, like I said. It's family friendly, a lot of amenities, diving options. So if you're into diving, there is an on-site dive operator there. And so you can enjoy kayaking, paddle boarding, all types of fun sea activities. Now let's go more into the out islands. If you really want that authentic island experience, you definitely want to check out the out islands. So island hopping definitely is a must. There are a lot of different islands that you could choose from, each one with its own personality, unique flair. You have Eleuthera, which has the glass window bridge, one of the wonders of the world. Long Island, which has Dean's Blue Hole, which is actually my background, and also my background because my mom is from Long Island and my dad is from Eleuthera. So you could go to those places. Bimini is very well known for diving for sure, like I mentioned, sports fishing, all of the out islands, the southern islands like Auckland's Crooked Islands in Salvador, they're very well known for bone fishing and fly fishing. So there's lots of things to do besides chilling on the beach. You could do a lot on these islands. And with places to stay, you could walk along the beach in Exuma while you stay at Grand Isle Resort, one of the luxurious villas type of complex. There's the very popular Potlatch Club. That's that off the beaten path bungalow type of feel. And Long Island, you have Cape Santa Maria. And if you want that more commercial feel for a hotel, you have Resorts World Bimini, and they also have a casino as well. And right now we have the out islands to fly free if you pre-book an air-inclusive holiday for 4 to 6 consecutive nights at any of the participating hotels in the out island promotion board. You get 1 free round trip ticket from Nassau to the out island. And if you book 7 consecutive nights, you can get 2 free tickets. So the booking window is now up until next year. Please take advantage of that. Definitely don't want to miss that out island experience. And throughout all of the islands, you could experience the People to People program, which is one of my personal favorites. It's totally free. It connects visitors with local Bahamians over an authentic home cooked meal, drinks, or even, authentic outing within that island as well. And let's talk about the Bahamas Specialist Program. If you want to know more about the Bahamas, know all the ins and outs, you can become a certified Bahamas Specialist by joining the program. And it's a free, self-paced program full of tools, maps, videos to help you promote the Bahamas with confidence. And let's talk about My Booking Rewards. Don't forget, you could earn up to 150 pounds per booking through My Booking Rewards. Quick, easy to register. You're rewarded for your expertise, your bookings across all the different islands and group sizes. So with Nassau, 30 pounds per room up to 5 rooms, $150 per booking for 5 rooms with a minimum of 4 nights per person. You get 30 pounds. And then for Nassau, oh, well, sorry, you get 150 pounds. And then with Nassau, you get 100 pounds per booking based on those amount as well. So that is the islands of the Bahamas. It isn't just one island or experience. It's a collection of unforgettable adventures. So thank you very much. And feel free to reach out to me anytime with any questions you may have.
Super amazing. Thank you very much, Rosano. I hope everybody took a screenshot of his contact details, but don't worry if you didn't. I will send a copy of the recording out and you will get everybody's contact details emailed through to you by tomorrow. So thank you very much, Rosano. And thank you to Melissa. She is here. She's behind the scenes. She's answering the questions in chat for everybody. So hi, Melissa. Okay, so stepping over now over to the beautiful Bequia Beach. Charlotte, it's all yours.
Thanks, Sarah. Okie dokie, just going to share my screen. Hopefully that's all working. Everybody can see that okay. You're seeing the nice thumbs up from Sarah. It's good to see. Excellent. Hello, everybody. My name's Charlotte. I'm UK-based sales representation for Bequia Beach Hotel. So I'm going to give you a bit of a whistle-stop whirlwind tour of Bequia. So without further ado, let me see if I can... Oops, excuse me. What's happening here? Okay, lovely. Hopefully that's working okay again now. So Bequia, let me firstly tell you how to get to Bequia, because obviously that's the most popular question that people tend to ask. So despite being one of perhaps the lesser known destinations in the Caribbean, that it's super easy to reach beautiful Bequia. So as you can see from this interactive map, there's many different routes from predominantly North America and from the UK to get to Bequia. So Bequia itself is located as part of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, located in the Southern Caribbean. So it's a small island. It's only 7 miles square. But despite being small in size, it has plenty to do, lots of personality, and absolutely stunning. So here is here is the location of the hotel. So it's located on the beautiful Friendship Bay, so a lovely white sand beach. So Bequia Beach Hotel is privately owned by the Morsted family. So they're a Swedish family. It became a real passion project for them when they discovered Bequia about 20 years ago. Almost something out of a movie. Mr. Morsted stumbled upon this beautiful white sand beach. He'd been sailing and absolutely fell in love with the island and its people. And the rest is history, as they say. So he started this absolute labour of love in renovating a 58-key boutique luxury hotel. So you can see here, this is the main swimming pool at the property. We've also got a second saltwater infinity pool, which was completed just a few years ago. So as you can see, gorgeous views out to neighbouring Mystique, which is about 9 nautical miles away. So super easy to reach for a day trip or to go even for a sunset cruise across Tobago Keys. And here is the main hotel as well. So this is the main reception area. So as you can see, beautifully appointed. It's really got that kind of authentic throwback chic sign, home from home vibes. They want guests to feel super relaxed and very unpretentious in terms of the style, but obviously having that first class service throughout the property. So as I mentioned, 58 keys in total. So all of the rooms are slightly different in their design. There's no boring cookie cutter rooms. They're all beautifully appointed with, like I said, lots of one-off pieces, some even having some antiques in there as well. They all boast beautiful views of the beach there, Friendship Bay, and all of the beachfront suites have got their private balconies too. So a perfect spot to have your morning cup of coffee because you get the sunrise on this side of the island and then the sunset on the other side of the island. So you'll notice in the rooms they actually haven't got any TVs, which was a conscious choice by the owners. They wanted people to really have a bit of a digital detox and to completely unwind to the sound of the ocean, which is obviously just a few steps away from these beachfront suites. And there you go, gorgeous views there across, as I said, to neighbouring Mystique. We've also got some higher category rooms. So these are the 2-bedroom pool villas, so fantastic for families, a very family friendly property. There's a kids club that runs throughout the year. We've got obviously the 2 swimming pools, have a nice shallow end ready for paddling. And these work really nicely for families who want to have a little bit of space because they've got the 2 separate bedrooms there and a small kitchenette as well. We've also got the estate villa, so for something completely more luxurious, you've got the 5-bedroom estate villa here. So it's nestled slightly up on the hills. So Bequia is quite a undulating island, so some great hikes. You can go up to Mount Peggy, which is the highest point of the island, and some fantastic views from the top there. In terms of food and drink, again, there's plenty of options despite being a small property. You've got your classic Caribbean beach bar, of course, serving all your favourites in terms of obviously a mean rum punch and cocktails galore. We also serve breakfast in bagatelle restaurants. So the board basis is bed and breakfast is standard, but you can upgrade to half board or all inclusive should you wish. And if you did go for the half board or all inclusive options, you've also got Blue Tropic, which is a small, intimate, more sort of Mediterranean, Italian flavours, nestled here next to the estate villa. And then you can't go to Bequia without a visit to Jack's Beach Bar. So Jack's is somewhat of a Bequia institution. It's located on the other side of the island, so on Princess Margaret Beach. But as I mentioned, the beauty of Bequia is it's so small as you're never really far away from anywhere. So the island only having a population of 5,000 people and being 7 miles squared, you can get the open back taxis, which is the kind of default form of transportation, and you're about 10-15 minutes away from most places. So the hotel does offer a complimentary shuttle service over to Jack's Beach Bar. So this is on the Caribbean side of the island, the Caribbean Sea side of the island. So you have the fantastic sunsets at Jack's. So often our guests take the shuttle over in the morning. It leaves about 10 o'clock. You can spend the day relaxing on this gorgeous white sand beach. Jack's is all-day dining as well, so they do fantastic kind of informal toes between your sand kind of dining options. So there's things like lobster mac and cheese, fantastic burgers, cocktails of course, and then you have the lovely sunsets in the evening as well. So you'll see there's a lot of yachts coming in as well. So I think what makes Jack's special is it's kind of a melting pot. So you have a mixture of your in-house hotel guests, of course, who do have signing privileges as well. But also locals, expats, the yachties come in. So obviously fantastic atmosphere, live music in the evenings as well. So definitely recommend checking out Jack's. Back at the main resort on Friendship Bay, we've also got our gorgeous new sandbar. So this is, as you can see, really fun swinging hammock seats there. So literally the sand between your toes for this one. So it's more sort of light bites, small sort of sharing plates, tapas style dishes. So a really nice spot to grab a bite to eat in the daytime over on the main resort. We've also invested in a brand new tennis court. So if anybody wants a game of tropical tennis, then that is available for all of our in-house guests to enjoy. I think there's a tennis pro there as well. So really good fun to work up a bit of a sweat in the Caribbean sunshine. There's also a small spa, so You can have lovely treatments al fresco in the massage pavilions, fully air-conditioned small gym as well. So good for you to have a workout. I'm now going to play a short video for our new luxury villas called Grenadine Hills. So I'll just play this now. Lovely. So hopefully that gave you a bit of an overview of Grenadine Hills. So as I mentioned, these are two new super luxury villas. They're located about 2 kilometers away from the main resort. So the beauty of these villas, both Villa 1, which you can see here, 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom, about 7,000 square foot of luxury living space, including the gorgeous and very inviting looking infinity pool there. And then so the beauty of these villas is really you can kind of dip in and out as much as you wish for resort life as well. So you're obviously connected to the main hotel complex. So guests can request a pickup via a taxi to go down to the main resort, to go over to Jack's if they want to have a bit more atmosphere down there. But equally, you could be completely self-contained if you so wish. So bed and breakfast spaces, the same as the main resort. And then guests really have the choice. They could either go self-catered. We can arrange for the services of a private chef, which is very popular, especially for larger groups and families. Chef is a very talented guy. He can do anything from sort of authentic Caribbean flavors, like having barbecues out in that amazing outdoor dining space. As you can see, it's all very open plan. We've also done sort of sushi nights as well. So it can be very much a bespoke service for your guest requirements. So this is, yeah, absolutely beautiful. You've got the outside dining space there. All of the villas are beautifully appointed. So the second villa is just next to Villa 1. So that's a slightly smaller property. So Coral Hill, it's 4 to 5 bedrooms, comfortably sleeps up to 10 guests. Again, you've got the beautiful infinity pool, completely private, not overlooked by anyone because you're nestled slightly up in the hills. So if you did ever have any kind of VIP inquiries of somebody looking for something a bit special, we've got our own butler, which would be taking care of the guests throughout their stay at Grenadine Hills. We also have a Grenadine Hills general manager who oversees both of those luxury villas. So yeah, do reach out if you have any inquiries regarding those villas. As you can see, yeah, beautifully appointed, very light and bright, very open plan, sort of that inside outside dining space. So these are my contact details. Just because the first slide, sorry, didn't load quite as I wished, just to go through the transport options again, because just to make that clear. So the main transportation hub to get to Bequia would be Barbados. So you can fly into Barbados, obviously lots of different flight options from North America and from Europe into Barbados. Once you land in Barbados, you have a short flight of 40 minutes via SVG Air, non-stop to Bequia. But another really exciting option which has opened up is, especially from the UK, there's a new Virgin flight which departs from London Heathrow going into St Vincent. And then we have a new fast ferry service which has cut the transfer time from 1 hour to just 40 minutes. So once you land in St Vincent, it's 40 minutes on a super speedy ferry directly over to Bequia. So yeah, we really welcomed that. It's a fantastic option. to reach Bequia. For any questions, we also have a fantastic travel page on our website which outlines lots of different options depending from where in the world you're traveling from. So thanks very much, back over to you, Sarah.
Thank you very much, Charlotte. Oh, the beaches are gorgeous. The whole place looks just like a little dream. So thank you for sharing it with us. So thank you very much, Charlotte. Any other questions for Charlotte, please pop them into the Q&A. Okay, so now we're going to hand over to Anna. Anna, are you there? Oh, she's on mute.
I am,
There we
Sarah.
are.
How are you?
Perfect. I'm good, but it's all yours. We're wanting to hear about this new little secret you've got for us.
Well, let me see if I can share my screen because I'm seeing, hold on, I'm still seeing, what can I do here? Oh, my presentation went away, Sarah.
It's run off.
Sorry. Here we go. Can you see us now?
Yes, it's here now. Yeah, all good.
Wonderful. Thank you. Get my timer on. So, good morning, everyone. Again, I'm Anna Jimenez, and I represent Ojamba H10 Hotels. I am so glad to see that we have a very broad audience from many, many places. For the ones in Europe, we know us as H10 Hotels, and we own a 70 properties portfolio worldwide. Ojamba H10 Hotels is the portfolio in the Caribbean, and we're gonna dig into the Caribbean today, plus a sneak peek to our New Mexico hotel. So here you can see all of our brands. And Ojamba H10 Hotels is the all-inclusive Caribbean brand of H10. We do all-inclusive, of course. We are located in Mexico, Dominican Republic, and beautiful Jamaica. And let's start this presentation. Those are all of our certifications of that guarantees the quality of our beaches, our sustainability, and our different awards. So let's start in Dominican Republic. We have 2 hotels coming into the Punta Cana airport. You'll find Ocean El Faro, which is located in Ubero Alto. It's like, I would say 45 minutes from the airport. And this is a large resort. It's 910 suites and it's divided in 2 sections, all ages section, which you can see roughly to the right of the screen, and a left side, which is for adults only. I want to mention that all of our adults only sections are separate into the reception, so they have their own reception and their own lounges for our guests. Some of the rooms that you can book in our resorts for your guests to enjoy. As you can see, very beautiful beaches. The beach here is a bit more yellowish in color versus Bávaro Beach, which is very, very white and powdery. We have a lazy river. This hotel has a bowling alley. All of our all ages hotels have a bowling alley free of use for everyone. I always remind travel advisors to tell their guests to bring their socks, so they don't have to purchase them in destination. All of our resorts have a restaurant that's in front of the beach. They normally serve fish and seafood, and it's a great place to go have a long stroll after dinner. Route 66 is another staple of Ocean Hotels, and it's especially for our North American guests, it's kind of like a home away from home, where we serve North American barbecue for all of you that come from other sides of the world. It's a great delight to taste things you never experienced before, like fried pickles or sweet potato fries. Ocean Blue and Sand is by far our oldest hotel in our catalog in the Caribbean. Nevertheless, it's a hotel that has been completely renewed in the last years. 2024 was the renovation for all of our junior suites, which are now Junior Suite Deluxe. 708 suites, a very colonial kind of look this hotel have. 9 restaurants, 11 bars. We have obviously a bowling alley, a casino, this is the way the rooms look like now. So spanking new and renewed from floor to bathrooms, everything's been redone. Our beach, if you observe here, it has kind of a step. What the sea gives, the sea takes away and returns. So our beach is fantastic now. It has completely returned and it's wider and wider and more powdery than ever. So we're glad on that. The bowling alley, all of our bowling alleys are open all afternoons until late at night, and they all have a bar with drinks and snacks. This is one of our buffets. And some of our culinary arts, some of our most popular restaurants, our teppanyaki table, our Asian restaurants, steak houses, as well as Italian restaurants. So we have left Dominican Republic just like that fast, and we have traveled to Montego Bay. So our hotels are in the Trelawney area. So between Montego Bay going towards Ocho Rios, you can locate that. And here we have 2 properties that sit in the same piece of land, one next to each other. So Ocean Coral Spring is an all ages resort. It has 513 suites, 6 restaurants, and large swimming pool. When we mean large, we mean large. Other than this swimming pool, we also have swim up rooms, and we also have a Daisy section, which is the section for couples with kids. And in this section, we have a water splash park for the young ones, and always a bar with healthy snacks for the youngest in the family. Our pools are massive. There's no way that anybody will be cramped in there or feel like they don't have their own space. Our spaces are very vast. Those hotels, both Ocean Coral Spring and Ocean Eden Bay, they have a lot of ocean view. And then here's Ocean Eden Bay. Ocean Eden Bay sits next to Ocean Coral Spring. They are connected through the boulevard where all of the restaurants are. And Ocean Eden Bay is an adults only resort. Now, Ocean Eden Bay alone has 6 restaurants, but the guests in the adult only part in the resort can cross over into the all ages restaurant and double the amount of offerings of entertainment and restaurants and such that we offer for both hotels. The hotels also share the lazy river that divides the 2 properties. So we have a theater dining show for all of our adults only. And this is 40 minutes, both of them are around 40 minutes from Montego Bay Airport. So those are some of the beautiful rooms with amazing views. As I said, lots of ocean views. Bowling alley. And the bowling alley is located at Ocean Coral Springs, so they're going to have to move to the all ages resort. And the lazy river. This is a real lazy river. Our vegetation have grown exponentially, so now it looks even more secluded and obviously more fun. All of our adults only resorts or sections, like in the case of Ocean El Faro, have its own entertainment for adults only. So we don't have childless resorts. We have adult full experiences. So we're proud of that. Some of the unique restaurants that we have at Ocean Eden Bay are Thali. Indian restaurant, sugarcane West Indies cuisine, which is delicious, Sakura, our Asian restaurant, La Locanda, which is Italian, and now, last but not least, I'm introducing to you Ocean Azure Costa Mujeres. This hotel will be, I would say, 30 minutes from the Cancun airport in Mexico. And we are open this resort Q1 2026. I think we're going to be able to start visiting with travel advisors in end October, around there. And if we have any FAMs plan, rest assured you will get the news from us through my booking report. So Ocean Azure Costa Mujeres is the first hotel that we will claim as a luxury hotel. As you know, our resorts offer a lot for our guests, but this is going to be an elevated experience for everyone, even for us that have been working in the company for very long. So it's really wonderful. It is between Secrets Playa Blanca and Rio Palace, for your reference. This is rendering still, but this is a wide view of what the hotel is going to look like. 599 luxury suites. We're going to have, those are now rooms that you can visit, that are demo rooms. And those are still renders of what will be our boulevard. All of our hotels have a boulevard where all of the restaurants are, and these restaurants open up through 2 terraces and to the boulevard, where you can find an ice cream shop, a coffee shop, live music, entertainment. This is a staple for all of the hotels. We're going to have swim up rooms here, and this is how our lobby will look like. I have opened now, I would say, 5 hotels of the 8 that we had in the Caribbean, and the renderings are very, very close to reality. Actually, reality sometimes looks way better because the furniture looks much better. So these are some of the designs that you're going to see in our rooms. And the boulevard, again, where you're going to find Mike's Coffee, the shopping and clothing and jewelry stores. All of the restaurants are gyms that are 24 hours, the spa, and the bowling alley. Yes, it is an adults-only resort, but we're still using our staple, which is our bowling alley. A lot of water experiences. We're going to have a waves pool, a lazy river, a romantic pool for couples, 2 infinity rooftop pools, and our 3 signature, very vast space for everybody pool. We're going to have privileged facilities as in any other of our resorts. This is our club level rooms and services and lounges. And this is some of our culinary offerings. As you can see, it's very ocean inspired. Everything is inspired in nature, and it has a lot of winks to the marine life. Bars and restaurants. And this is it. Of course, I want to remind you that we have space for MICE, for meetings and events and incentives. So please contact us for that as well. That was it for me.
Thank you very much, Anna. So let's see what questions we've got. I know that Charlotte's been answering a couple of hers. Charlotte, just to go back to you, we've got another question in the Q&A for you. This is referring to the villas at Grenadine Hills. So if a client books a villa, is there a local shop for provisions?
Yes, absolutely. And the villa manager can help you with sourcing as well. But yes, there are various shops on the island for provisions.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Bridget, I'm not sure which hotel you're referring to. So can you please let me know quickly in chat or drop me a quick message? Okay, Neil has asked, how do I get on your Costa Mujeres fam list? My clients enjoy luxury. Gracias. So this is for you, Anna.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the question. Go ahead.
Yeah, How do I get on your customer harass-spam list?
Oh, we will, once we determine the times and that we will send a message through my booking rewards, and everybody will be able to see how to get into the farm.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Kimberly's asked, are any of the adult-only resorts, these accommodations all inclusive? So your hotels are all inclusive, aren't they, Anna?
Oh yeah, all of them in the Caribbean, definitely. So the 8 properties that we will have in Q1 are all inclusive. Yeah, we are the all-inclusive brand of H10 Hotels.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And Maisie's asked, what month is the Azure Hotel opening?
Is that for
Anna?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. We are because construction works like that. You know, there's things that take forever and there's things that go really fast. So we are aiming for Q1 2026, but I believe end of October we will be ready to show. To not,
Okay.
it's not going to be finished, but people will be able to come see it for sure. We're showing it.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Because they normally do a soft opening anyway, don't they, when it first opens? Okay, super, thank you. So Bridget's responded. So her question was, and it's to all of you, wheelchair accessibility. Do you have rolling showers and pool hoists, etc.? So Charlotte, I'll ask you the question first.
We do have some accessible rooms. Yes, absolutely. They're on the ground floor. And we do have some accessible bathrooms. To be honest, about the pool, I'd have to follow up on that. But if you want to follow up with an email, or I can email you once I've found out directly from the general manager, I can get back to you on more detail.
Lovely, thank you very much. Rossano, obviously you're covering a wide range of hotels. Do you know any that stand out as particularly accessible?
Two that definitely stand out is Atlantis and Bahamas, in a lot of different areas, especially the luxury brands. But I'll say I'll if you're interested in a list of that, you could just email me and I'll do my research and get back to you.
Lovely, thank you very much, Rossano. Anna, same question for you.
All of our hotels have adapted rooms, which what we do not have as a staple is wheelchairs in the hotel. So I always say, if you send guests our way, which have any kind of disability or need help with anything, give us heads up. If we need to rent a chair, we would, or one of those motorized scooters or whatever. It's always good to have heads up. But we do have rooms definitely in the bottom floor, and that are equipped for people with any kind of handicap or disabilities. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Anna. This is another question for everybody. This is from Donna. If you work a group, do you have any sort of incentives where you get so many rooms, a guide goes free or anything like that? Charlotte, I'll ask you again first.
As we're a very small property with only 58 rooms, it really would be kind of case by case. But by all means, reach out to me and we can certainly see what we can do.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Rossano, a little bit more difficult because you've got a lot of hotels to think about. Can you think of any that do any form of group incentives?
Yes, we definitely do. If you're interested, please email us. We have a dedicated department for groups, conferences and such. So once we have that information, then it's definitely possible.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And same question to Anna.
So we have a special group agreements with all of our partners, but also depending on the group, if it's a social group or if it's a MICE group, I always suggest contact directly to me and I'll get you in contact with the hotel of your choice in order to get the best deals possible. That's the way we work.
Perfect. Sounds good. Karen asking about the details. Yes, we will send a copy of the recording and everybody will be copied in, so you will receive all of that information. So don't worry. I know often as well, it's good to have a little relook through the webinars in case there's anything that you were, very overly excited about and want more information. Stephanie, you want to book a holiday to the Caribbean? Good. Have I missed any more questions? We don't have any more in Q&A. No, I think we're good. But if you do have anything else that you need answering, then do reach out to the hosts independently and they will be sure to answer them for you. Okay, so let's go. We're going to go to the point now where we test everybody. So Charlotte, Rosanna and Anna have all got a little question for you that they've covered during the presentation. So if everyone can go to chat, make sure that you drop down says everyone rather than hosts and panelists. And just as a reminder, everybody on the webinar today gets one prize draw point. If you are the fastest finger in answering and it is correct, you get 10 points. We then put you all in a magic wheel and we'll let you know the winners tomorrow. So got to be in it to win it. So Charlotte, you went first. Oh no, Rosano, you went first today. So Rosano, if you can ask your question first, please.
All right, so here we go. What is the name of the National Parade of the Bahamas? Wow. Okay, all right.
Okay, so Danny said it's a Junkanoo.
It is Junkanoo. Yes, it is. Junkanoo. You got it right.
Perfect. Danny, you have your points. Super amazing. Thank you. Charlotte, what is your question, please?
So I mentioned there is a new fast ferry that connects St. Vincent to the island of Bequia. Does anyone remember how long it now takes? Wow, that was fast.
Okay,
It was 40 minutes, so
okay, so Fiona was the first and she was correct with the 40 minutes. So Fiona, you have your entries. So Fiona for Charlotte. There you go. Perfect. Thank you very much. So 40 minutes. Wow, that's very quick. That must be quicker than flying.
yeah, it's a great option now. It's it used to be over an hour and now it's only 40 minutes, so super speedy.
Super. Thank you very much. Okay, Anna, do you have a question for us?
Super easy. So, for the last hint we give about Ocean Azure, we said you fly into Cancun, but what is the name of the destination where the hotel will be placed? Boom, that was fast. I want to say sneeze.
Okay, so so the first person was Carol with Mujeres. Do you accept that, or has it got to be the full?
Well, it would be, that wouldn't be fair because we have Playa Mujeres and Costa Mujeres, which are completely different areas in there.
Isla Mujeres.
Isla Mujeres and Costa Mujeres, yeah.
So Shanice then said Costa Mujeres.
Yeah.
Would that be classed as the correct one?
Sure.
Perfect. You have your point, Shanice. Okay, a big thank you, everybody. It's been a great presentation today with some good sessions. So thank you massively to Charlotte, Rosano and Anna, and thank you to everybody for joining us. It is nearly the weekend, so have a good one. And I will send you the copy of the recording and everything by tomorrow. You will be copied in with all of your hosts, so do reach out to them if you need anything. Remembering they're trade friendly, they want to work with you, which is always amazing in this day and age. So thank you very much. Ladies and Rosano, great presentations. Thank you.
Thanks, Sarah.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.